Hello, I am Luc Gnacadja, the Executive Secretary of the United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification. The United Nations Decade on Biodiversity coincides with another equally important initiative, the United Nations Decade for Desert and the Fight Against Desertification. This is a happy coincidence for two reasons. First, we have a common history. Therefore, having concurrent celebration is almost a natural consequence of our origins. Second, we are related, not by accident, but by design, because land degradation begins and can be measured by the loss of terrestrial biodiversity, especially soil organic matter. Therefore, collaboration can only enhance our success. As you may recall, our two conventions, the Convention to Combat Desertification and the Convention to Conserve Biological Diversity, along with the Convention on Climate Change, are offsprings of the 1992 Earth Summit held in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. They are often referred to as the three Rio Conventions. But the conventions have more in common than their origin. They are connected on a more fundamental level to the vision of sustainable development, with each playing a unique role. Now, as then, sustainable development is the basis of human security globally. So, we cannot ignore any of the three conventions and hope to live in peace and security. Yet, increasingly, we are stovepiping these processes despite call for synergy in implementation. We risk disempowering the very people we aim to support. This would be tragic. In the real world, the communities battling these natural resource challenges are not searching for solutions steeped in thematic or sectoral considerations. Therefore, it is our challenge, not theirs, to find the mechanism that will foster complementarity and synergy through integrated approaches and holistic management. Our collaboration and mutual support in the observance of the 2 decades is one such avenue. The Convention to Combat Desertification plays a major role in conserving the biodiversity that undergirds our global food security. Many food crops like potato, corn, sorghum, wheat and barley, which are now global staples, originated from the drylands. Similarly, half of the livestock diversity is in the drylands. But the wealth from our drylands is disappearing fast and quietly. Today, 8 of the 25 biodiversity hotspots in the world are in the drylands. At least 15 species have disappeared completely from the wild, and over 1,300 species are threatened or endangered. In sub-Saharan Africa, between 25 and 40% of the mammals in national parks may become endangered. This biodiversity loss is connected to the loss of drylands ecosystems. The biggest threats to drylands ecosystem are drought and desertification. Desertification is land degradation that results in the loss of land productivity. And unless we act now, we can expect these two phenomena, drought and desertification, to degrade another 120 million hectares of our drylands in the coming decade. This is an area equal to the size of South Africa or to that of Germany, France, and Italy put together. We lose many species through this process. The decades on biodiversity and desertification are means to raise awareness everywhere. The public in developed countries care about biodiversity, while the public in developing countries care more about drought and land degradation. Together, we can make up for our respective blind spots and strengthen advocacy. Together, we will strengthen political will and mobilize public action globally. Our two conventions are approaching their 20th anniversaries. This happy coincidence of decades is an opportunity to reinvigorate our collaboration. It is an opportunity for us all to renew our collaboration with even higher ambitions. By cooperating in the observance of the decades, we will realize important synergies. We will achieve more results within our respective mandates, and we will make greater strides towards sustainable development. For a while now, the two secretariats have worked in partnership. We call on our partners at the national, sub-regional, and regional levels to also pursue synergistic approaches and integrated programs wherever possible. We, at the international level, will walk the talk of synergy in facilitating integration in implementation. We aim to do all we can to create the conditions which will enable both local communities and global stakeholders to face the future with the hope and certainty of a sustainable development. We want to move fast, but we also desire to go far. Collaboration in the two-decade initiatives presents us with the opportunity to turn this desire into a reality. We are delighted at this prospect, and I call on all well-wishers, like-minded actors and stakeholders to join and collaborate with us as we make the journeys of the decade. I thank you.